Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel, and for you that are new, my name is Sahan. What's up? For today's video, I'm going to be doing my most embarrassing moments, and I'm also going to be doing one of James Charles' makeup looks. So a lot of my embarrassing moments came from like my middle school years, from 5th grade to like 8th grade. And when I tell y'all, I'm glad I didn't go to middle school with a lot of people I know now. Like, I'm so happy because that was the worst years of my life. Like, when I was a kid, I was so pretty. Like, I was so cute and adorable. And then when I got to middle school, like, I don't even know what happened. If y'all want pictures, just leave it down in the comment section. I will be posting it on my Instagram. And under all of my videos, I always post my social media, so y'all might want to add me on there. I'm a pretty funny person. So when I finally got to high school, I did glow up, so thank God. So I'm just going to stop talking so much because this is already a long enough intro. So let's get started on the video. So for today's palettes, I'm deciding to use two of them. I got in my BoxyCharm. I think this one came in my Ipsy bag. I'm not really sure, but it's like the My Little Ponies from ColourPop. I'm just using like one color from here. The main palette I'm using is this Alamar Cosmetics. Alright, so I am going to be starting off with this color Cocoa Taxi. I see it in his look that he doesn't like. Usually when I do my eyeshadow, I bring it up like all the way over here. But he slightly puts it in his crease and goes like a little bit above it. That's how I'm gonna try to make it. I'm gonna try to make it look as much as like his as possible. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to pull it off because I never really tried to like do this look. So before I get started on putting on my eyeshadow, I want to see what kind of which story I'm gonna talk about first, because I have 6 stories that I'm gonna be sharing with y'all today. Okay, I'm gonna talk about well, some of my embarrassing moments did not come from middle school, so I am gonna be talking about other times. Probably something that happened recently or probably a year ago or something like that. Anything like that. Just any embarrassing moment. And my first one is when I had toilet paper stuck in my pants and I was walking around school. I think this was junior year in high school. No, this was senior year in high school though. So this is like really recently. And like, I'm not sure who seen it or who didn't. So I get out the restroom and I'm walking around the hallway with a toilet paper just like hanging in my pants. And it's like, it looks like a tail. Like that's how it was stuck. Like, I'm gonna show y'all. It was stuck like right over here. So I walked inside class to go see my friends. And while I'm walking towards her, one of my other friends that I knew, she was just like, "Hey Sahan, what is that on your pants?" And she yells it out, and I'm just like, "What are you talking about?" And the teacher and everyone in the class is like staring at me, and I'm just like, "Oh shit!" And I look, and it was a toilet paper. This motherfucking long, dragging behind me. And y'all, when I tell y'all I was walking around in the hallways, it was for about 10 fucking minutes. No one said shit. That's something that would happen in a movie, like not ever in real life. Because, I mean, I guess everyone's supposed to check their fucking pants before they leave the fucking bathroom. But that day, I don't even know why I didn't check. So yeah, it was kind of like almost unrealistic. But it happened to me. So next color I'm going to be going in with is this, what is it called? Tropico. I'm going to be going in with my Morphe brush. I don't know what the name of it is, but you know. Anyways, where was I at? My friends were also like busting out laughing, and it was just everyone in the class, which was like super embarrassing. So now whenever I go to the restroom, I double check. I even triple check sometimes to check my pants and stuff. Okay, let's move on to the second story. Okay, I like this one. Okay. Well, I don't like it, but it's really embarrassing. So I was in, I think, 6th grade. Well, let me start by saying this. So throughout middle school, I had this one crush. I had the whole, like, throughout whole middle school, like 5th grade to 8th grade, I had one person that I had a crush on. It was no one else. I swear to God, I don't even know why. That was so weird. But yeah, I had a crush on him, and I think he knew, because I mean, my friends ended up telling him. They were being some petty ass bitches. So whenever I got around him, I used to act so shy. I used to be the shyest person on this fucking planet. I don't know what happened though. I'm not that shy no. And he not even that cute. We were at the bathroom line. Like, we had these lines, like, we couldn't go to the bathroom by ourselves, obviously, because we were fucking 6th graders. We were all in a line and waiting for other people to get out the bathroom. And so when I got out the bathroom, I had a wedgie. I really wanted to pull it out in front of everyone. But like I said, I was shy before. I was trying to play it cool, like, you know, just trying to get it out without anyone seeing. And so I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna just walk to the water fountain. The wedgie gets stuck in my butt even more. Like, I don't remember it clearly, but yeah, I remember, like, it just getting more stuck up in there. And so I did this like weird leg movement. The way I did the leg movement, it was just hilarious. But this is how it was. Okay, so I move my legs like that, or something like that. I move it and my hand is on my pants like this, and I'm just like this. This one other dude that was friends with him, like his best friend back then, he seen it and he was just like, oh, son, you had a wedgie? Everyone was laughing, like, literally. I was so embarrassed. I don't even know why I was embarrassed about that, but you know how, like, in middle school people make fun of you so much? Yeah, so I was just embarrassed. Now I just don't even give a fuck. I be pulling my wedgies out in front of public and everything. No, I'm just playing. Feel me? It's not something I'm shy about no more. If I'm around my friends, I'ma just fucking pull that shit up. Now I'm gonna go in with this Cafecito color. I don't know how it's pronounced, but that's the best I could do. And I'm just gonna put it like in my crease, and then that's when I'm gonna cut it. All right, so let's see what I want to talk about next. This happened, and man, I'm glad my dad like didn't whoop me that day. So I was in the 7th or 8th grade. Me and my one friend, her name's Brooklyn. So me and her decided to write a note about this one girl. Not about her, but we wrote it acting like it was her, and it was for this one dude. And so we just thought it was gonna be like pretty funny just to like mess around with her. And when I tell y'all this, me and Brooklyn, we were like for real bullies in middle school. And so I'm not gonna like detail explain what the note said, but it was really inappropriate. We were just writing stuff like, oh, I like you and I want to go out with you and I think you're like really cute, and just stuff like that to like embarrass her and stuff. I was a really mean bitch, like for real, back then. I mean, I still am, but not as much as before. And the whole time we were writing the note, she didn't even know we were writing it. Like, we were just writing it, and we were just like laughing to ourselves, and I don't even know. We were just bored as fucking class with the sub, and we just decided to have a little fun, you know? Well, that's what we called fun back then. So I'm gonna skip over to when we finally gave the dude the note. He looked at it and he was just like, what the fuck? Everyone was making a big deal about the note, and that's how we ended up getting caught. We gave it to him and then he gave it to her. And so that's when the teacher got a hold of it, the substitute we had. And so he was just like, who wrote this? And then Shelly was all, I don't even know if it was her that told or if it was the dude. But either way, like, one of them, he ended up finding out point blank period, like, for real, cause. And the next day, he decided to give it to our teacher. When I tell you, the principal walked in, like, we were for real in trouble, like, dead ass in trouble. And I thought they were just gonna give us ISS. But no, he decided to call our parents, and we had to read the motherfucking note to our parents, bruh. So, at first, I tried calling my mom, because my mom, like, she would have not, like, really acknowledged the note. She would have been like, okay. And so, she didn't answer. So, I, like, called my dad. I forgot, it was another girl with us, too. Her name was Derek. And so, so all three of us were in, like in this one office or whatever with the principal and with our teacher, and she was reading the note to us before she called our parents or whatever. When she was reading the note to us, we was busting out laughing, and then she was just like, it's not funny. The first person that ended up calling her parent was my friend Brooklyn. I think she started crying because she thought she was gonna get a whooping when she get home. She started reading the note to her mom, and it was so funny. Like, I wanted to laugh so hard. I was just like so embarrassed I had to read it out because it was just stuff that I said about, oh, I want to make babies with you and stuff like that. I don't remember what exactly was on the note, but it was just so funny. So there comes my turn. So I call my dad. Let me stop there for a second so I could continue with my makeup. All right, so I did put the brown. I'm gonna put some more later to darken it up, but now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease like he has it, and start shading in the orange and the brown. Okay, so yeah, I'm on the phone with my dad or whatever, and so I start speaking Kurdish, so the teacher doesn't understand me, and I'm just like, she's making me read something. It's not that important because I didn't really write it. So mine wasn't as bad as my friends, but we all had to read our own part to our parents. And so I read my part to my dad, and I kept stuttering because my best friend, she kept laughing. She was laughing at me because I said I said it wrong. Like, I was reading the note wrong, and I was just like laughing, and I was stuttering, and it was just so embarrassing. I was like, can I stop, bro? Can I please stop? Like, when I got home, I explained it to him in a way which made me look like a good person. Back then, I was just really awkward, and I didn't really want to talk to my dad about that. But my friend's mom ended up laughing about the note, and then, so when it came to my third friend, she, I think she had like her brother's number or something like that, a wrong number in the system. So when the teacher tried to call my other friend's number, no one picked up. But it was like a number that wasn't her parents, and I know that because I remember her telling us. She was just like, I gave them the wrong number. If I would have been smarter, I probably would have done the same thing. So what is that? Number 3 of the most embarrassing. Okay, so let's talk about my first time ever smoking. So I was with my best friend, another friend. I was just like hitting it. I was just like, I don't feel it. Oh no, I think it was in a bong. Okay, so I was just hitting the bong, and I was just like, I don't feel it. What the heck? And she was just like, okay, keep like smoking or whatever, and you gotta inhale it. And I don't know. She was just saying stuff, and I was like trying to do it, you know. Because I was trying to like see how it felt or whatever. Yeah, so I kept trying to hit it, and then that's when I finally got lit. Like, I was for real just dusted. And I was just like, bro, like, what the fuck? I don't even know. Like, I'm not going to say exactly what I said because it was just so embarrassing. And like, I wouldn't ever go back to the first day I started. It was just too embarrassing, and like, it was just everything I said. I was laughing so much. Like, I already laugh so much when I'm like sober that when I smoke, I laugh extra. Like, I laugh at everything, even if it's not funny. Okay, so we're gonna switch over to this palette, and I'm gonna use this like shimmery white color right here. I'm just going with this Morphe like flat brush right here and just apply it. Okay, so let's see the next story. Oh my god, this story is embarrassing because it involves my middle school crush. Alright, so I was in 6th grade, and it was the middle of the week. And so I told my mom, I was like, hey, can I dye my hair? And at first she was like, no, you can't do it. And I was just like, I don't know. I was like really spoiled, so I mean, I got whatever I wanted when I was younger. And so I kept begging her to do it, and I was like, I was just really whiny, and I was being a little brat about it. And I was just like, I'm still gonna get it done. So I went over to the nearest Walmart, and I decided to get my own stuff to do my own hair. So I wanted to bleach my hair, and I told her, I was like, hey, can you do my hair? And she was like, sure. Without having any salon experience. When I tell you, but she didn't have no salon experience. And she was like, sure, I'll do your hair. It was the front half that she dyed with bleach, and it was like the bottom half. So it was literally like this much of thickness of hair that like was right here that was still black. I go to school the next day with that hat on, and I had class with my crush. I went inside the class with this like, I think it was like a bunny hat, and I had my hair in like a little bun in the back so no one can see it. I was like really embarrassed. I was like, bro, if he sees this, like my life is over. And so I walk in class and I sit down. My teacher's like, Sahan, take off the hat. And I'm just like, can I talk to you outside? And she was like, sure. So I walk out there and I'm just like, I can't take off my hat because I dyed my hair and I fucked it up. And then she grabbed my motherfucking hat. She grabbed my hat, bro. Like, if it was me now and someone tried to grab my hat off my head, I would literally smack the fuck out of that person. So I let her take it off. She was like, oh, it's so cute. And I looked at her like, what? And I was just like, this is not cute. I messed up my hair. And how are you going to call this cute? She was like, it's cute. Just take it off. There was like a piece of paper. And so while I'm walking in, I have the paper like literally like this. I had it like this. And then I'm just walking, staring at my crush. Like, I was just like doing this, and I was just like staring at him. But I don't even know what I was staring at and why I was staring at him. Like, for real. Like, I was so embarrassed because he had to see it. I wasn't even embarrassed that anyone else had to see it for some reason. But I was embarrassed that he had to see it. And also, I was just hoping he wasn't staring at me. But, of course, he was. It was just a crazy day that week. I should have just not even came to school, to be honest. But for some reason, I did. If I could go back, I wouldn't even come back to school so I could, like, save myself from that embarrassment. Alright, so now I'm just go back in with my blending brush and my dark orange color. So this is not looking like how his is. Like, his is so gorgeous. I'm gonna just go ahead and apply my eyeliner, like, real fast. Alright, so I'm gonna tell y'all about another embarrassing thing that happened in that same class. We were in class and the teacher was talking and stuff. And so, I don't remember exactly what she was talking about, but it had to do with school. And I just, like, randomly yelled out, school sucks. Everyone just, like, stared at me and got quiet and stuff. And then that's when the teacher, she's just like, I guess she got offended. I'm not really sure. She ended up going on the board. And she was just like, I'm gonna write your name on here and I'm gonna write you up later because I'm in the middle of teaching. And I just like look at her and I shrug my shoulders. I'm just like, okay. So she writes my name down on the board and she writes Sahan sucks. So my crush started laughing. That's when I got embarrassed, was because he started laughing. I don't even know why. I feel like if he wasn't there, I probably wouldn't have been embarrassed. I still think that school does suck. Like, who the fuck wants to go to school? Who wants to get up early in the morning and then come back at like a certain time and then have work? Like, that's just too much. So for now, I'm just gonna skip over my lashes because I really don't even feel like recording while I do my lashes. If y'all do want a whole separate video, just let me know. I might make an updated eyelash tutorial next. I'll just be back in just a second. Alright guys, so I am back. I also decided to put the eyeshadow on my bottom lid and finish everything else. I only got one story left and all I gotta do now is just do my lipstick and my highlighter. So let's continue on with the last story and let's just do my lipstick. I'm going to be using the Revolution matte lipstick in the color Peach Charming. I kind of don't like how this look turned out, to be honest. It's not bad, but it's not one of my favorites. As y'all can see, like right up under here, James says, one of my least favorite makeup looks that I've ever done. LMFAO, check out yesterday's new video. And this is also one of his least favorites. I'm not disagreeing with him. Like, I really didn't do it exactly how he did it, because the way he did it, he has like this glittery stuff like in the middle right here. And he also has like white eyeliner going, which last time I've only done like the black eyeliner with the white on top about three times, I think. And I'm not a master at that yet. You have to have like a really precise hand to just do that. So we're gonna skip over that. I'm just gonna leave the look like this. Okay, let's continue on my last story. I'm probably not gonna end up like talking that much because of my lipstick and stuff, but I am gonna finish the story by the time I put my highlighter on. Okay, so this is just recently, but I was with my friend Torian and it was one of her other friends. We decided to go to the gas station. And this was not in my car. The girl that she was with told me to drive because, you know, I'm like one of the best drivers. I mean, I might speed, but I can get you to your destination fast and safe. So we ended up going to the gas station and my friend Torian goes inside. So I ended up like turning off the car. I'm just over there and I'm just like, oh wait, I'm gonna go inside the gas station and get some hot Cheetos or something like that. So as soon as I open the door, the car, like the horn starts honking. I'm just like sitting there looking at her. I'm just like, how does this turn off? Like, I'm just like literally laughing because everyone is looking at us. The dude that owns the gas station comes outside, tries to see what's going on, and it's us laughing because we cannot turn off the horn. And it was her car. I'm just like, how do you turn this off? And I keep trying to like open the door and close it, and then I try to get out the car and like push the button to like try to turn it off, and it wouldn't turn off. So I go inside the car and the other girl's just standing over there laughing her ass off, and this is her car. And I'm just like, bruh, they probably think this is my car and I'm the one that's acting stupid that can't turn it off. I was like low-key getting mad. Torian came and she was like, bruh, what's going on? And I'm like, bruh, we can't turn off the horn. And her friend's over here right next to me the whole time laughing. Yeah, so I didn't even know how to turn it off. Eventually it turns off, but that's like after, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. After I finish this story, I'm gonna show y'all the video of that night because I do have it. And I had to record it because it was just the most funniest thing ever. Like, oh my god. And it was so embarrassing. And also like one of the dudes that were working at the gas station, he like comes outside and he's just like, are y'all okay? And we're just like, I like look at him, and then the girl beside me, she's just like laughing. She like this whole time she was just laughing. Okay guys, so I'm finally done with my look, and honestly, I'm not trying to sound cocky or nothing, but I look gorgeous. Like, I'm full slang and I'm not even going anywhere. Even though like the eyeshadow didn't come out how James Charles did it, I really like how this turned out. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on my video. Also, go show love to like my other older videos. And for my next video, I might do an updated like foundation and contour and highlight tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed my most like embarrassing stories, and just stay tuned for my next video.